everybody, and welcome to the world of Akala. For some reason, my camera won't focus, and it's driving me nuts. Um, this is Ice Cold Freedom, season 2, episode 6? Something like that? Maybe? I forgot to schedule today's stream, so I think it's episode 6. The last one was 5. I think the last one was 5, so this one's probably 6. Yeah, see, I've been thinking about the session, just not, what episode number it was. Anyway, I am Dungeon Master of the Batch. With me today is AndTheJordSaid and Zoomy. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello, world.
FTFE is not with us at the moment. I'm hoping he will join at some point, but I am not sure. So let's jump. Well, I always say let's jump right in. I want to do like a couple housekeeping things right off the top. I always have it at the bottom of the screen, but I always forget to say I want to say a big thank you to Throw the Dwarf and Rachel O'Daniels for being our 2 patrons. Throw the Dwarf at the $1 copper level and Rachel O'Daniels at the $3 silver level. If you want to support us on Patreon, that would be amazing. You can also, there's a link in the description if you want to send us a one-time, support, donation, whatever. So get that out of the way. Also, join the Discord in the description below. And lots of other stuff. The wiki's down there, and have fun. So yeah, now let's jump right in. So tell me, let's go over this plan you have. Not to go kill the king, but to take him down in another way?
Yeah.
I completely forgot our super fucking based way of taking down the king, which is to take over start a free press, exposing him to the people.
And then using my new projection ability to expose him.
Viva la revolution!
Viva la revolution! Down with the king.
So this is gonna be interesting. So we have Robert Adset in the chat as usual, and Nickel07, who I haven't seen in forever. He said, "Been a while. What have I missed?" I said, "They fought the devil, and the devil lost, then came back and blew up. Oh, and the king is evil, and they're going to take him down with propaganda." And Nickel07 said,
Before that,
Nickel07 said, Nickel07 said, "Should just beat him up." LMAO. Well, they tried. It didn't work.
we tried. It didn't work. And also, we're going to track down a dragon to kill it, so that Jord can fill his coffers with the gold.
Yes, Nicolo7, that was a Far Cry 6 reference.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, people showing it's a French thing. I mean,
yeah.
But they say it all the time in Far Cry 6.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Okay.
So you are currently at Odell's safe house, and he went out to get you the parchment that you needed, and what else was he going to get?
Caravan with a big board on the back so that we can project it to the giant board.
What with a board on the back?
Caravan.
I don't know what you're saying.
We want to do...
Caravan.
Caravan.
Caravan. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Sorry, I could not understand what you were saying. I don't know if it was the audio quality or what, but I could not understand what you were saying.
Caravan. Sorry, I've got to monitor my voice because sometimes I crackle too high and it peaks out. Yeah.
Or it could have just been my ears. That's also possible.
That's a possibility
yes.
as well.
Just ask Brittany. Just ask Brittany. She'll tell you it's my ears.
Having gained a shit ton of DM experience under my belt, Dumb DM is always a fucking... That is always a
possibility.
Yeah. Well,
Dumb
one
DM,
of the
yes.
top pest-abilities. Pest-abilities. What the hell?
Pest abilities?
Pest-abilities, yeah. That's the word I said. and I'm sticking to it.
Yes, he was going to secure the caravan and get the parchment for you. So while he is out doing that, um, do you two want to talk and strategize, or do you think you pretty much have the plan down?
Uh,
First,
one thing. Sorry. One thing. Jord would be, because Jord's not stupid. I mean, he's smarter than your average bear. He knows that like a grassroots campaign isn't going to be the easiest thing to stir. Would either Odell, no, Phineas wouldn't know. I mean, maybe since he's been here, would either of them know like somebody who does like town criers or stuff like that? You know, people who are who spread the word for a living. You know, places we can hit to maximize our spread.
Phineas wouldn't, but Odell probably would. And yeah, I imagine Odell would. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna ask him basically. It makes sense. I mean, he works for the for the Gauntlet, and the Gauntlet would need advertising. So, at the very least, he would have like a basic grasp of how to do the job and like where the best places to do the job are. So, basically, ask him, you know.
And to advertise for the show, because we'll be putting on a show.
So you know that well, I don't know how to word it. RP it that Jord did it like that.
And the Jord will need an instrument.
Jord need an instrument. His big plucky claws can't play anything. He doesn't have the dexterity, the finger dexterity for that. The only things his fingers are used to wrapping around are his hammer and Keldreth.
Jord can sing then.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, he could probably get some like good throat singing out of Jord. Like he's got a nice deep, very jeez. He's got a nice bassy tone.
What, we're putting on a show, and then we're showing we're going to use the show to gather people in order to show the projection.
So,
and what better way to show a show than to have Jord to death metal while Sarro plays the lute?
So, are you trying to just spread word about what you're going to tell people, or you're just trying to spread word about a show that you're putting on?
We want to get the information out there, but like Zoom or like Sarro said, too
many campaigns.
No, we want to get the information out there, but we also want to make it to where people are looking forward to what else we have to show them.
Yeah,
you know, like the information that is key. That's the most important. Get the information out there that the Black Blades are at least in part funded by the king,
and that's what the song could be about. That's what the songs are about. Are all about the king's evil doings.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a beautiful mess, but it's gonna be a mess.
I've seen worse plans succeed in D&D, so
I've never seen a plan like this in D&D.
I will say I've done one similar thing, which was in one of the first games I ever played, we started a vicious rumor by getting it in the town crier's ear that the group of rival adventurers was behind a murder that we had committed. And we basically rewrote history. History is written by the victors. According to the history books, they killed that innocent man. Not me, or them, us.
Oh, no.
Wow. Wow.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
after about an hour or so, Odell returns with with a wagon that has um it's your your standard caravan that's got a foldable sign on the side that you can project an image to, but typically you'd write on it or paint on it or something. Um, Goes up above like the side of the wagon a good like 10-12 feet, so people that gather around can see. um, it's like you would open up the side of the wagon and it would fold up, and it would have like wooden supports and ropes and stuff to hold it up. um, and bags of bags full of stacks of parchment. And he gets in there, and you ask him that question, like, what would be the best way to get the word spread. He tells you that scuttlebutt like this would be best spread through the taverns, and mainly by talking to the bartenders, because that's where the biggest source of gossip is.
Well, glad
Town.
we know what we glad we have someone who is very familiar with all the taverns. And Phineas is a good spokesman for the group, I guess.
but they but
Well, do we
they
want? We'd
don't
like.
really want me back at the taverns.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's. Why would we? The person that they have basically been conditioned to ignore for the past however long Phineas has been in town. I don't think that's the best way to spread information.
Good point. Good point. I was just hoping that Phineas could restore his good name. Well, not restore, but at least put in a good name for himself by advertising. I don't know. This is new to us.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm used to just killing things.
I guess one thing we could do is like a standard. I hate to say it, but it's standard con man trick. Uh, if we can get them to believe in one major thing they say, in one major thing that he says, like if we can convince them that Discos is real and like that he hasn't been talking a load of guff this entire time. Uh, wow, load of guff. I've been watching way too much British television. Um,
I could use the projector to show them glimpses of discos from my memory.
oh, we did see the Tarasques that hold up Disco.
Yes, we did, didn't we? As well as the edge of discos.
Yeah, as well as the Edge. Yeah, that's we might even get away with like pulling the because this isn't unknown magic. This isn't like stuff that's like decode thoughts is a spell that wizards use all the time.
Yeah,
We could just take him there, decode his thoughts, and show people that like what he's talking about, he's actually seen, he's actually been there. And
yeah,
maybe they'll take him seriously when he says, "Oh yeah, King is a criminal."
yeah. Then let's give Phineas the ring real quick. Let him stir up some images of discos. Then I will take the ring and project it in the tavern.
No, no, we would the ring. We-
Yeah, the ring is the thing that stores the memories for me to be able to project it. I need the ring in order to project.
Oh, in order to project. Okay, okay, yeah, I get what you're talking about. Sorry, I was confused.
The ring is the thing that encodes the memories. So if without the ring, it's pretty much useless.
And the scroll is what you would use to get a memory from someone else, which
Yeah,
you only bought one of.
yeah, we only have one scroll, so I could just use my memories from discos to do it.
No, I've been tempted for a while to multi-class Jord into Wizard and start bumping his int because I've been playing him smarter and smarter. Um, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like we can get a which one is it that can basically learn any spell? Isn't that warlock? I don't know.
Wizard, wizard, pretty much.
Wizard, yeah.
Wizard can learn pretty much anything. So, we go to a tavern, start advertising about discos to begin with, get Phineas to actually, be accepted as not an insane person who keeps on talking repeatedly about a world that they don't think even exists. This is getting more and more complicated. So, the first mission, go to taverns, start advertising for. Well, Dell has one of the rings that he can, hide his.
Well, the issue becomes if Dell goes out, one of us would have to stay because we can't discuss all three of us.
Yeah.
Does Odell need to go?
I don't know.
I guess we can. Me and you can just go to different taverns and start talking it up and telling people, oh, hey, they're doing a show, blah blah blah. Whenever we're doing the show, and then, hit them with the real news, the real reels.
I think
right in the field pills.
This is why I was talking about distribution, because then the issue becomes if we just go around and start spreading the word, and the word will reach the higher levels quicker than it will reach the rest of the population, because people don't have incentive to go spreading the word, but anybody, any off-duty guards or anything would have incentive to go. So we need to get the word out quick, and we need to be involved as little as possible in spreading the word. Which is why I thought sending Phineas to spread the word. If we
because the guards don't know Phineas and he's not a risk to them, but Dale is. That's why I was thinking sending Phineas as well, because he's not a risk.
If you're disguised, I'm DM, not the player.
But if we're in disguise. Yes, if we're in disguise, we can do it. But anyone with true sight should be able to see through our disguise, which would kind of wreck the plan.
Yeah, but true sight isn't really something your average person's gonna have.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to risk that either. But still,
I, as the DM, am telling you that just walking through the city, you don't have to risk that.
Okay.
Maybe walking into the castle, that would be a risk.
Yeah. And something else I would say is that, well, I don't know if Jord would know this or not, depending on how common Warforged are in the world, but Warforged have true sight up to a certain point. I think it's 10 feet.
No, they don't.
They're not?
No.
They have something equivalent.
No. Is it possible you're thinking of a different edition?
No.
That was what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about Warforged too, because I thought Warforged had true sight up to a certain vision point.
Nope.
Oh, okay. So I didn't have to worry about that. Damn it. So we get the word out by going to taverns, telling them there's going to be a performance on such and such day. Then we do a small performance, and then we hit them with the projector with what happened that day, a couple days back. Us attacking the king, Black Blades coming in, him turning into a giant fucking dragon, and destroying the castle.
Now, where do you plan to do your show? Right in front of the castle, like right in front of the.
Yeah, right in front of the right in the middle of town, where everybody
Gotcha.
gathers.
Okay.
And we'll send out the little pamphlets advertising our show, as well as going to the taverns and giving them pamphlets to distribute.
Pamphlets. Oh, this is
Well,
great.
not pamphlets, but little
Leaflets.
notices, pieces,
Yeah,
leaflets. Yeah,
yeah.
leaflet. Yeah, leaflet. Give them little leaflets, those advertising the show, as well as a picture of the king in all his glory.
So you were talking about projecting an image of the king surrounded by black blades or something to that effect on
Yes, that's what
the
I was talking
yeah.
about. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you'd give them that like during the performance.
We give the taverns just the leaflets without the image, but during the performance we'd be handing out
Okay.
the ones with the king surrounded by black blades. The Nixitar.
All right. Then you better get to work. You got some papers to make.
Great. Yeah, Jord, start writing.
Really
Because
going to entrust the semi-literate Dragonborn to write. I mean, I'm not gonna lie that I'm a better choice than Rincewynd, but
you and Phineas would be great for doing that.
Odell sighs.
And Dell.
I'll help you write.
And Dell.
Odell.
Odell.
Odell. And Odell. And Bob. Robert. Roberto.
He rummages through some of his stuff, gets a couple of quill pens, some ink wells, and ink.
Something we ain't said in a while. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Bob.
Pulls up some chairs to one of the desks, moves all the stuff that's on it, pulls up a sack of the parchment, says, "Let's get started."
And Sarro, of course, pulls out her lute and starts playing for them too.
Whoa! You need to project onto some of these. You got work to do too.
But I need to play something to calm your spirits while you work.
No. This is Odell talking. This is your plan. You got to work too.
Great. Sarah pulls up a chair and starts trying to write, but Haru's hand kind of prevents it. She hasn't mastered fingers yet.
She hasn't. What?
She hasn't mastered fingers yet.
Oh gosh.
So you think her fingers kind of sloppily trying to grip the ink pen, but
why don't you start projecting the image onto some of these, and we'll
That
do
works.
the writing.
That works.
And then
So
Phineas says,
projecting
"Oh,
images.
that's where I come in. That's where I come in." Okay, so to project just an image onto a piece of parchment, you get into the position like I told you before, and you think of just that part of it, and then you do the motion with your hand, and
Okay, so she
it'll
practices on
burn it into the paper.
She practices on one piece of paper and starts doing a little rolly around with her hand. Sees the magic sparkles coming out of her hand and burns it onto the paper.
And roll a d20 since it's your first time. You do it a little too long and the piece of parchment catches on fire.
Oh, great. Wait, what type of check would that be?
I'm making this up as I go. There really is no check. That's why I just said a d20.
So I don't get any bonuses at all?
Dexterity, maybe? I don't know.
Because we got a dexterity bonus.
Okay, fine. It doesn't catch on fire. All right. So you spend a few hours working on these, and what are you making? Like, how many? How many? I know you're making a lot of the ones with the image on them because you're gonna pass them out to all the people watching. But how many are you making of just the ones advertising your little show? Are you making a lot of those?
Sure.
I'd say about 75% the main, the information, and then the remaining 25% would be the, you know, because we want to build hype. Like I said, we want to build word of mouth, but we don't. We want, main thing is to get the information out there. Second is
Mm.
to show them further proof, because if I know people, and I do, most people don't need proof. As long as it goes with what they were already thinking, we're just rounding up the skeptics, people who don't believe us right off rip. Which is why I think the idea of sending Phineas to help spread the word of mouth is so help spread the word is so I I don't want to like pat myself on the back, but it's kind of genius because if you convince people of one extraordinary claim, convince them that I'm not lying about this extraordinary claim, then
Mm-hmm.
they'd be more likely to believe you when you say the next extraordinary claim.
Yeah.
All right. So,
In other
mhm.
words, if you tell them plenty of small lies, they'll believe the big lie.
Or if you just convince them that your big truth, that the
Yeah,
truth is not a big lie,
exactly. Yeah.
even though by all fucking accounts it should be.
It should be a
Mm-hmm.
lie, but it's not. Exactly.
Don't want to hashtag pet the Tarrasque.
Hashtag picturesque.
So, are you ready to head out to your first tavern to try and spread the word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Odell wishes you luck. Is Rincewynd coming along, or are you going to leave him at the safe house for safe
These
keeping?
reasons.
Hmm.
He'll be coming with us, unfortunately.
I mean, dude, we're trying to be covert here.
Yeah, we're trying to be covert, but at the same time,
While we could roleplay Sarro, wow, Rincewynd. What is wrong with my brain today? Well, we could roleplay Rincewynd as, quiet and going along with the plan to a T.
that's not what he would do. That's
What
not
is
what he would do.
So I think to
Best
be
to leave him. Best to leave him.
unbiased, we can leave him, and
Okay.
at the very least, I can fly back and pick him up if we
Yeah,
need.
if we need him, yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
What about Fluffy and Dave? We could carry
Sorry.
him along, or
No, they've been walking a lot today. They need their rest.
okay. So we'll leave Rincewynd and Fluffy and Dave to guard the shack while we're out advertising.
All right. So, Sarro and the Jord. Assuming you're going out disguised. What are you going out disguised as? Just a couple of regular people, or are you gonna look like something special?
I think we should go with our disguises from the other day, where I was the tall angelic man and you were the dwarf woman.
I was not a dwarf. I was a normal, I believe, a half moon elf.
Oh no, I'm thinking when we role played as Rincewind's parents. That's right.
Yeah, that was Rincewynd's parents. Yeah.
So yeah, big angelic guy, regular sized moon elf.
Yeah.
All right. Make it to your first tavern, and what do you do?
We hit up the bartender.
What can I get
Oh,
you?
I I think we should try to gather. We brought Phineas, correct?
Yes.
Yes, we don't. Yeah, we brought Phineas.
Okay, so oh, I forgot the fatal part of my plan. We don't have a way to show everybody else the. Can we just like put the memory into people's heads and like
No, I
form
can
a feel
project it on. I can project it on a wall.
for free without the
Yeah.
Yeah, I just grabbed the memory from my own head of what happened and project it.
Well, no, we were doing the discos one first.
Yeah, the discos. That's what I was talking about. I was
Yeah.
memories of discos.
She was gonna use her own memory, so you don't have to use the scroll with Phineas.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well then, yeah.
So the bartender goes to say, "What can I get for you?" And then sees Phineas and says, "Oh no, 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 please no."
Bartender, please excuse my friend for a moment, but I really do have something to show you. Um, would it be possible to clear a wall for me, a nice big wall that I can use?
Use for what?
You will see in a moment if you just mind clearing a wall.
Good man. We want to see this.
You'll want to see this.
It'll cost you 2 gold.
I throw him a platinum.
That works too. Um, sure. He goes over and moves a couple tables and takes some, decorations off of a wall and just kind of gestures like this. Here you go.
Okay,
He's
so
really
Sarro
confused.
Sarro starts thinking about when they actually got deposited in discos, and starts doing the hand gesture towards the wall and
We want to gather around a crowd first. We want to make sure people are looking when it happens. So,
Oh,
yeah.
you already got people looking because they have no idea why the bartender's clearing off a wall, so they're already looking. They're curious.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would make people curious. Yeah, like why is he clearing the wall? What are these two people doing here? What's going
Friends,
on?
I'm gonna address the tavern. Friends, people of all shapes, sizes, backgrounds. Can you go somewhere? Sorry, that was my dog. People of all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds. Um, we have some interesting information for you. You may have known this small, frail, quite fidgety man here to be quite the annoyance and to be spewing a load of rubbish. There it is again. Too much British television.
Yeah, you're good. One of
You're
the
good.
one of the patrons yells over to the bartender, "What's he going on about?" And the bartender says, "He gave me a platinum. Let him talk."
I'd like to direct your attention towards this screen, and I will show you that my
Scream.
friend Phineas, he's never told you a lie. Zoomy, that is your cue.
You mean
Well,
this bloke right here that was going on about some flat world and Tarrasques and a giant dragon turtle, and another world and all of that?
I don't think we saw the dragon turtle. So,
But that you're trying to this is just some random dude in the tavern. You're trying to tell us that he's not insane.
Yes. And let me demonstrate that.
Looks at the bartender and says, "This isn't worth a platinum."
Sarro reaches her hand out and starts doing the gesture, stirring up the memory from the coin. Well, stirring up the memory from the ring, and no, wait, she has to draw the memory from the ring first. She draws the memory from the ring first, but their first arrival in Discos, and then starts, gesturing towards the wall, starts doing the hand motions, and projects an image of them being transported from Clifford's shack into the Discworld.
now, as you can see, I have over 200 memories. You could call them 200 proofs for Discos.
This is just one of the 200 proofs of Discos.
Oh my gosh.
And she lets an entire, 2 or 3 minutes of that entire thing play out. Until she shuts it down, the projection down.
From Clifford to the Tarasques in a semi-sped up, but still, comprehensible. It's not just...
Yeah, it's completely comprehensible and understood by anyone who watches it.
The crowd is just kind of silent, and then you hear sarcastic clapping from someone. Great show. Thanks for interrupting my drink for that. But how do we know you didn't make all that up just to make your friend look good there?
Obviously, and I don't mean to demean you in any way, my good sir, but you must not be familiar with the arcane arts. This is simply a spell known as Decode Thoughts, and, well, is it Decode Thoughts or Decode Memories? 1 second.
Encode Thoughts.
Encode
Thoughts.
That is correct. Simply a spell known as Encode Thoughts. It's not even that difficult to use if you have the magic capability, which I'm sure you could attain, sir, but you seem to be more interested in drinking, which is, you're a man of my own, you're a man after my own heart in that, but...
a woman in the tavern speaks up and says, I've trained a little bit in magic, and I can back them up on that. That when I saw him pull that strand of energy, I keep doing that with Sarro. When I saw her pull that strand of that strand from her head, I knew immediately what she was doing. Now I'm not sure what she did after that, but it looks to me like we saw memories, real memories.
That is simply a projection spell that I learned thanks to our friends in Discos.
This is magic known only in Discos.
In Discos.
Discos is... While our world, your world, is magical in its own right, Discos is a whole nother deal. It's
yes.
You can feel the magic radiating from the world itself. And this is just me flourishing. I don't know if that's true or not. Jord doesn't feel magic.
And Phineas says, "Now do you all believe me?" And one of the people there says, "Okay, yeah, we believe you. Sure. Now what? Why do we care about where you're from?"
This was simply...
And you get some chatter back and forth. You can hear people talking about there being another world out there, how that's how crazy of a thing that is, and how it is kind of interesting. And then some other people are like, they just don't care. They wanted to eat. They wanted to drink. This guy's causing a disruption. So you have a kind of a mixed bag of reactions to it.
Friends, this is but part one of what we have to show you.
The bartender says, "More time. We're trying to get orders filled here."
The part two will not be taking place here, my good sir. Part two will be taking place
On the streets.
on the streets, and you can find all of the information you need in this pamphlet. If you think that your minds have been blown with the information that there exists another world, wait until you learn about what goes on in this one.
And Sarro hands a couple of the leaflets to the bartender and says, "So if you want, you can distribute this to your patrons as well as anyone else who may be interested in a small performance we will be doing shortly."
Performance? Is it free?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Now
it's free.
that's something my patrons will enjoy, and some of them may also be interested in what you have to say, given their response to this. So, sure, I'll put them on the tables.
Appreciate you, good man,
And if you wish, you may serve drinks at our performance as well as food and whatever else you wish.
and there's an extra platinum in it for you if you can promise me to keep this to the patrons and try to make sure that none of these pamphlets, at least from your hands, fall into the hands of higher authority.
I just remembered there's a Warforged card stationed outside each tavern.
Yeah.
We've not been causing a ruckus. We were very calm.
Yeah.
You got a point. Oh, okay. I'm assuming you whispered that last part then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that was. I didn't want to announce it to the entire tavern. Like, hey,
Gotcha.
keep this away from the guards.
Gotcha.
But,
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that guard outside heard whatever just went on, but I'll try to, keep the word to just the patrons if possible.
my good sir, and I'm going to flip him another platinum.
Aha. Thank you.
That's fair.
And with that, my good friend Sarro and I will. My good friend and I here will. Yeah, no, I didn't say that. we're going around and spreading the word in various other taverns. So we hope to see you where we see you.
Okay, and I just made to be down there serving drinks and food. Will it be close by?
We will be doing it in the town square. The most central part of the town.
Might have to stick to just drinks if it's that far away. But yes. At such short notice.
Yeah, well, we have to do it on short notice.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Sir,
As well to you.
okay, my elfin companion, whose name is not Sarro, would you like to continue to the next tavern?
Yes, my good sir. Let us continue.
All right. So I'm obviously not going to make you roleplay that same thing over and over again. You get varied reactions as you go from tavern to tavern, but on average, you get what happened there. Some people care, some people don't. Some people, some taverns still end with them not wanting Phineas anywhere near them. Some of them have people who are so floored with the idea of another world that they're asking Phineas all sorts of questions. So you get, mixed results, some on the extremes of one end or the other. And And on the way to the town square, I'd say you probably hit about. Now, see, this is where my lack of knowledge of major city layouts comes in. But so this is White Wall.
If it's a big town and we're near the like center, like near the bit places of activity, there should be a good amount of town.
There's gonna be a lot. So are you gonna just hit all the ones on the way to the town center, or are you gonna go around, or what are you gonna do?
It depends on if time is a limiting factor, which is something I was thinking about. I guess we should have actually planned out the
Route. Yeah, the route. Yeah.
or the show in general. Instead of saying that we planned out the show, we should have planned out the show.
We planned out the show. Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Well, you never did say what time the show was.
We said we planned it. We said we planned it.
We said we planned it.
That insinuates a time was established.
Probably in the evening. In the evening when everyone's getting off of work and everyone's heading home and.
So you got a few hours. You could probably hit all the taverns on the way to the town center, and word will spread from there.
Can I actually ask one of the other taverns, because I guess we already left the guy I'd already built a rapport with, but I ask one of the like the very next tavern that we visit, I'm going to ask if there are any taverns which higher ups and guards visit frequently.
Yeah, because we want to avoid that one.
We don't want to be there.
The Winter Wolf in pretty much the dead center of Whitewall.
Winter Wolf and Whitewall, we're gonna avoid that place.
Yeah.
Because we do not want to spread word to the wrong people. That was kind of the... So, so once we get set up to the middle of the place, Jord is going to... It's funny. I'm currently playing a bard, and the first like big performance is going to be my barbarian. But yeah, I guess I'll just start booming as loud as I can. Come one, come all, like join us. And with my disguise, with my ring of disguise, I'm very pretty, so I have a high charisma, so I get pluses to that, because that's how guises work, right?
Oh my god!
A literal angel tells you to come and gather around. Do you listen?
I'll give you advantage on the performance check. That's fair.
I turned my Beyond D&D Beyond tab into search about Warforged, so give me a minute. So persuade.
I'm gonna give Jord my bardic inspiration as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll go perform it.
Not bad. And you can roll what is your bardic inspiration right now? D6?
D6. Add to it.
Well, that's fine.
Still an 18. I mean, you're still orating or singing, whichever one you're doing, pretty well. And people have shown up because they got the leaflets or pamphlets or flyers or whatever from the taverns, and people who are just passing by hear you, and not bad. Not bad. You're are you orating or are you singing?
I'm doing a kind of, dwarves of the Hobbit singing, talking. It's not like I'm belting out tones. It's more of a oh yeah,
Chanting.
While Sarro is playing the lute, do I have to
Okay.
play performance for that
Oh
or
yeah.
not?
Okay. You do start playing the lute. Okay. I thought he was doing like an introduction, like an overture or something.
Kind of like I, I don't know. Actually, haven't played much of The Witcher, and that's the only bard in pop culture I can think of. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like sorry, my okay. There's a heat alert in my town apparently, and that was important enough to shut down my entire desktop to tell me. uh, yeah, I guess I'm not exactly like I said, I'm not exactly belting out tones yet. I'm drawing a crowd, and then once the crowd gets around, and once Sarro starts, you know, showing the evidence, I'm gonna be like, and this is the man who, stuff like that.
Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, Sarah's playing the lute while you're doing your thing. 16 is not bad, but the people are really into what the Jord's doing. Ironically enough, the barbarian instead of the bard. Um,
And neg one to his performance.
Wow.
um, so you've got a decent enough crowd. Even some of the the new Warforged guards are coming around and watching.
To happen.
And so you can't play the lute and project at the same time. So I'm guessing you kind of fade out your lute performance and start projecting, or
Yeah. She starts fading out the lute performance and then opens up the caravan and everything back to reveal the giant screen.
For
And
flavor,
for flavor.
can I just, because Jord is getting into his barbarian stuff, can I rage and like on my what's it called, on like punching lines, I want to have lightning strike around me and thunder roll in the background
I like it. I like it.
while I am describing the deeds of the king and how he is a traitor to the people and a murderer and a liar and a thief. Just imagine lightning striking on the word thief and murder and collusion.
I like all of that. Zoomy, you were saying that you're going to fade out the loop performance and what?
And start projecting on the screen.
Okay. So you start doing that, and then Jord gets into that with the lightning and the thunder, and you start hearing audible gasps from the crowd. And a lot of people are just kind of yelling at you. That's not true. The king didn't do that. The Nixitar is innocent. And so, how long do you do this for?
You
keeps
said
on-
that. Sorry, go ahead.
She plays it about 3 times, and then she goes to one of the people that's saying, it's not true, it's not true. Says, come here for a moment.
Can I do a quick survey of guard activity? You said there were
They're slowly moving in. They're trying not to freak the people out, but they're definitely coming towards you.
They
Oh,
can't.
wait.
From
Never mind.
what I remember about. I'm sorry. I'm completely banking, spacing and blanking at the same time.
Spanking.
But, I'm completely spacing on the name of your the kingdom. This is all
Anubaron.
Anubis. That's it. I was thinking Anubis, and I couldn't get past that.
Close.
It was close. I'm proud of myself for how close I was, but I still couldn't get it.
That's what she said.
But I was proud with how close she was too. If you get close, that is a good night for Jord. But yeah, the Anubaron I know is a pretty free speech. It's not like they're gonna shut down dissenters, but they need to shut us up, so we can't push it. We can't stir up too much of a crowd.
Well,
we can't give them reason to.
If you had been appearing as, like a planesborn human and a dragonborn or something like that, they might have been more eager to shut you down because they are still very racist.
Yeah.
But
I'm a literal angel.
So the person, just gonna say, just gonna go with woman, that was dissenting, and you just said come here, let me show you something, or
Yeah.
what are you doing? What do you tell me what you want to do first?
Here, do you have any problems with me digging into your memories of, say, the past couple hours?
No, but for what? I mean, yes.
To show you that.
But
This is
I mean, there's
safe.
nothing wrong. Oh, for that reason, no. If you can, if you can show me my own memory, I might believe what you're showing me is real. But I don't think you can show me my own memory.
I will show you. We will show you what you had for breakfast this morning.
Yeah. So she takes off the ring and hands it to her, and then uses the scroll to encode one of her memories into the ring.
No. You use the scroll to detect her thoughts, and then you use the ring on yourself because you have the thought in your head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what she does. She uses the scroll to detect her thoughts and tells her just concentrate on a memory that recently happened.
Breakfast this morning.
Breakfast.
Concentrate on breakfast.
Okay.
Remember the taste, the feel in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
And she uses the ring to decode her thoughts of that, and then projects that onto the back, onto the caravan again.
And she is open mouth stunned at the fact that there is a first person perspective of her eating her oatmeal from this morning. And she just kind of gasps and shouts, that's my memory. That is my memory.
Yes, it is.
So what?
And what we earlier showed you, was my memory of when we intercepted the Nixitar.
And there's an uproar in the crowd.
To kill us.
Then Sarro drops her disguise and shows everyone who she really is.
I was gonna say that's a perfect moment for us to synchronized pull our rings off, and because they know us as the winners of the gauntlet.
Yeah.
And the uproar of the crowd gets even louder, and that's when some regular guards, not Warforged ones, some regular guards, along with the Nixitar, come marching into the town square. And the Nixitar says, I demand to know what is going on. I have heard rumors that you are spreading vicious lies about me.
Well, you're the one who controls the Black Blades.
That is a dirty lie. I would never deal with those filthy bandits.
Well, I have proof too, and then she shows a projection of him controlling his light blades in front
This
of him.
magic show, you expect these people to believe that magic show as people are shouting at him, traitor. What's another word for traitor? Can't think of another word for traitor. Traitor, deceiver, liar. And the Nixitar, thinking that he was going to come down here and turn the crowd on you, is now looking a little worried. The guards kind of, they form this tight circle around him. But that's not going to help as the people push past the guards and start beating on the Nixitar.
Call! I'm going to make my voice boom as loud as I can to try to calm the roaring crowd.
And that works. They take a step back from the Nixitar, and the people that are closest to him are looking at him in sheer horror. And you can both see him. He is made of metal.
It's a fake. No, she shouts, "It's a fake!" It's not the real Nixitar. It's not him.
One of them says, the Nixitar is like those new guards?
No, it's a fake.
Well, that's
the real him.
That's not we can't rule out that possibility that this there is a good chance that this is a fake, that this was sent in the Nixitar's stead, but we cannot
the guards that were with him are in a bit of a panic. They're trying to hide him and kind of like pick up his pieces and get him out of there as fast as possible.
Oh.
We let them do that, and then we follow wherever they're trying to go.
They're going back to the castle.
Man, we got mobs and we got a mob of angry citizens behind us.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Castles have not withstood that historically. Just saying.
But don't we aren't we missing 2 people? Well, one person in a certain person of the canine persuasion?
Like I said, this is about the time where I would. Alright, this is how it's gonna work. Sarro, do you have any big visible spells like Fireball? Anything that I can see from far away?
Let me think. I have... About the only good spell I would have would be Thunderclap.
I guess I could hear that.
It's loud enough.
Yeah. Saying about 2 hours, not 2 hours, it shouldn't even take that long, 30 minutes. You tail the Nixitar and his guards. I'm going to run back, get Rincewynd and Fluffy. 30 minutes, you let off Thunderclap so I can know the general direction to head in.
I'm gonna use my loot to cast invisibility on myself and start tailing a guard.
And I am going to full speed fly back to get Rincewynd and the
pupper,
and Fluffy and Dave, which sounds grammatically incorrect, but it's not.
All right, so you're flying back to get and Sarro, you went invisible and you're tailing the. Okay, so I need a stealth check to see if they can hear you or not. No, they can't hear you. That's for those watching at home. Yeah, that was a 31 stealth. Yeah. So
quiet as the breeze.
They're going up the big main road that leads up to the castle. And as you tail the guards carrying the pieces of the Nixitar, a line of Warforged guards forms trying to hold off the people, pretty much. Um, and while you are correct in that a castle typically wouldn't survive a mob of angry people, um, these warforged guards are pretty decent at holding back the mob. Um,
Are they at the main castle gates?
no, not yet. There's a road that goes down to the main castle gates.
Okay, could Jord, while searching and looking for Sarro, could Jord feasibly see this like meeting of guards and of peasants in Warforge?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm flying full speed and throwing the dwarf directly at the line of Warforged. Full speed, head in, throw the dwarf, and then
So while hold
to
on,
disrupt the line.
hold on a sec, because you said you're going to get him and then coming back, right?
Jord, while Sarro was tailing, Jord was booking it as fast as he
Okay.
could fly to get Rincewynd and Fluffy and Dave, and then turning around and booking it back. I know I'll be I won't be flying as fast as I would holding Fluffy and Dave and Rincewynd, which, again, not grammatically incorrect. Even though my brain is yelling at me every time I say it. But yeah, that while Sarro was tailing, I was getting reinforcements.
Okay.
Is
Because
Hotel going to be joining us with this or not?
no,
Okay.
he is going to hang back with Phineas.
I'm sure he has to recover from the months of torture.
Yeah.
So while you are booking it back and out, as the guards are carrying the Nixitar to back up to the castle, after no, I'm trying to think of what order this is going to happen in. So bear with me for a second. They would get back up there.
I need to be watching the chat. We got Elizabeth Richardson, or Libby as we call her, or
Libby,
as we also call her, in the chat. Nice to see you here.
Um,
I'm gonna pop that out. Actually, I'm gonna pop out the chat and overlay it over Discord.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, you would get there before what I'm thinking happens. Okay. I was gonna stop you and say what I'm thinking happens before, but no, you would get back first because it's gonna take a little bit of time. This line of Warforged guards is starting to get longer and longer, and there's just a lot of them.
Like I said, I'm not trying to directly engage. I'm trying to break the line, get Rincewynd out, and then jump. Back into the air. I just want basically Rincewynd artillery strike.
You want it so that people can get through.
Yeah, just break the line, get in, get out as soon as possible. I'm sure I might have to deal with a little bit of combat depending on if I roll badly, but
so obviously with a mass of people this big, they can try and go around instead of just through. So some people are kind of getting around, but they're trying to they're sending more and more of these guards in, trying to get the line longer to try to, control the people back. And you throw Rincewynd in, and I'm going to need an attack roll.
Attack roll on the aiming somewhere towards the middle.
Yeah.
Didn't we agree unarmed strike?
No, it's in your hurler feat.
I gotta go to features and trade. Oh, it's just a strength. So throwing One 15 to 45 foot range attempt, and it just says strength score, throw a creature, no action. So I guess just a straight up strength.
Yeah, like if you were using a strength-based weapon.
Plus my proficiency though, right? Because I am
Yeah.
proficient in Dwarf.
Mm-hmm. You're proficient in Tor.
Well, I guess that's a 14. Am I still raging? No, I haven't done damage in so long.
14. Oh, of course, that's the one stat block I don't have open right now. I have every other stat block open except for that one. There you go.
This is what I've learned. They will always attack the thing you're not prepared for them to fight.
No. Rincewynd goes tumbling into the line of Warforged and just kind of bounces right off and lands on the ground.
I'm up with the Keldra smash, if I'm allowed.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Fly in and go try to smash one. Oh yeah, okay. So you.
And while he's doing that, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Go ahead.
You hit it and you smash it to bits.
Yeah,
These,
well,
It would have to be the one hand because I have Fluffy in the other hand.
That's
and while
fine.
that's going on, I'm still invisible, and I go behind one of the Warforged. Well, within the group of Warforged, and use Thunderclap on all of them.
Oh, I thought you were following the regular guards.
You're not here right now. I'm just trying to break this line and get to you.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna.
I want
Yeah.
to give the peasants more of a chance to overwhelm this line of Warforged.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure eventually they could, but this might help a bit.
These mass-produced Warforged guards, I didn't say this last time because I hadn't thought of it yet. They look different than the other Warforged you've been fighting.
Yeah.
I'm treating them as minions. So you hit it and it destroys it.
Okay.
Minions
Well,
minions are from 4E. They go down in one hit. Concept that they should have kept in 5E, and I don't understand why they didn't.
I keep invisibility up and still follow the cards then.
Okay.
Well, once I have blushed one into smithereens, I'm going to grab Rincewynd up and try to fly away. I'm sure I'll take a couple attacks of opportunity from that, but
I'm not worried about it. Because as you fly in to grab him and fly out, the mob of people is now breaking through the line where you opened it up, so they're way too overwhelmed to try to get an attack of opportunity in on you. Yes, this mob of people is now heading up the road towards the castle. And Sarro, when you get in there, when the group of guards with the pieces of the Nixitar, they get into the castle, you follow them in. Like they open the gate and everything. Like they shout for them to open the gate, and then they get in. And Iskasarin, the queen, whose name is escaping me at the moment. I am going to the wiki because I actually have a wiki page on Nubron that's got all of it. Kythalia Phyrora. She is the Iskasarin, currently the queen. She's marching down the big stairs as they're marching in with the Nixitar, basically shouting, "What is the meaning of this?" And she sees the Nixitar in pieces, and you can see the look on her face, and she is surprised and shocked. And the guards are in a panicked state, and one of them is saying to her, "This just happened. We didn't know he was like this, did you?" And she said, "Of course not." Are you still staying invisible, or do you do anything?
I'm still staying invisible.
Okay. So as this mob is coming up and approaching, Jord, are you following the mob? You flying over it? What are you doing?
Yeah, I want to keep a good distance ahead of the mob, mainly because like if there's any like ballistas or anything trained at them, I want to have basically protect as many people as I can while they're storming a castle with likely butcher's knives and cleavers and pitchforks and sharp implements around the house. So yeah,
Torches. And torches.
um, all right, so you're following with the mob, and the East Cassard, hears this mob approaching, and she goes up to the balcony that every castle has, so they can address the people. Um,
Sarro follows her.
Give me another stealth because you're in a different place now.
and you're also changing targets.
Yeah, you're good. And when she gets up there, there's a stand with a horn on it that she can use to project her voice. Um, and as the mob gets to the castle, you're following. You can see her. She's nervous. She does not know what's going on, but she's trying to compose herself for this mob of people that's coming up, and she's trying to look, confident and strong because you can't look terrified in front of a mob of people, especially ones that are now enraged. And as the mob approaches, she gets on the horn and says, and I would say shouts, but she's not shouting, but the horn projects her voice. People of White Wall, please halt. Some of them do, some of them don't. I am just as surprised as you are about the Nixatar, and as of right now, I am launching a formal investigation into the Nixatar and all of his dealings, and this will not be like the last one that ended the next day. And
Continue.
most of the mob is starting to settle down, but there are still some really angry folk, but they're not being let into the castle. So how do you all react to this?
I'm working really hard not to stab her in the back right now.
Why?
I can't see Sarro, so I couldn't even stop that if I wanted to. But I'm going to fly forwards and get as close as I can get to her without Rincewynd pissing on her, and so just out of Rincewind's P attack range, whatever that is.
She lowers.
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
She lowers the horn. Go ahead.
I'm just going to look her in the eye, and how do we know this one will be different?
Because I'm running the investigation, not him. I know you thought it was me that framed you. It wasn't.
No,
I will make this right.
lost good friends.
I need a perception check from Sarro and from Jord. I'd say and from Rincewynd, but
Normal advantage. Because it says I have advantage on a perception check based on sight.
sure, you get advantage.
I've saved that Bardic Inspiration die.
18.
Out of the corner of your eye, Sarro, you see Arwen appear. And by appear, I mean appear out of invisibility. He's about 30 feet away from the East Kassarin, and I'm assuming you are about that far away, so he's pretty close to you. But he appears, and you can see his sword is lit up, and what?
I'm going to go ahead and cast Shatter on him.
Roll me dex to see if you can act before him.
Yup.
Okay. You cast
That's,
Shatter.
That's a Constitution 14 saving throw.
Well, shit.
Not a thunder.
And it's rough terrain now.
He succeeds.
Oh. But he takes half. Doesn't he take half? I think it was half damage. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
But yeah, Jord, you can now see him because he's pretty much directly behind the East Casarin, and that shatter alerts. Well, what's the radius on shatter?
60 feet. No, 10 foot.
10
sphere.
feet. 10 feet sphere.
Well, I guess that's just the damage. That's not the sound it makes.
Oh, the sound is in 60 feet. 60 feet.
But it only causes damage to people within 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 foot.
It says a sudden loud ringing noise, faintly intense, from a point within your range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must take the Constitution saving throw 3d8
Oh, the
damage.
range is 60, but the effect is 10 feet. Okay. So even if she doesn't hear the shatter, she'll hear Arwen's reaction to it, and she turns around and says, I don't even know if she's saying anything, because she's still trying to...
Wait, since Sarro had stealth, isn't that also considered a sneak attack for double damage?
No, that's only if it's an attack, not a spell.
I thought melee. Yeah, that's right. Yep, sorry.
Also,
sorry.
you cast a spell, so now you're no longer invisible.
Yeah, no longer invisible, yeah.
Okay.
That much I know, yeah.
And she turns around and sees the two of you and says, what's going on? Who? I know you, pointing to Sarro. Who are you? And, Jord? Are you ready to fly in?
Yeah.
Let's roll for initiative. Let's hop over here.
Great. Wow.
Does this auto roll? Yeah, it auto roll advantage. Okay.
I got a 1. God damn it.
Alright. Jord, you got 21. Holy shit.
Yes, sir. Advantage on initiative check, boy. Or, as one of my new favorite comedians says, advantage on initiative checks in it.
In it.
Okay.
Taskmaster Season 3.
Fluffy and Dave going with initiative or no?
Yeah, of course they are. Sorry, I forget that that's my responsibility. Not used to having minions.
Gosh, Discord blowing up on my end.
Rincewynd got a nat 20.
Nat 20, nice.
And let's... Alright, so... Start from the bottom here.
Yeah, I got a 1 and he got a 20. Great.
30, Sarro.
I've been rolling great up until the initiative.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 and Rincewynd got a 20.
And I'll probably be acting last.
Oh God, how did I miss this? Robert said Rincewynd has perception. No. Yes.
No, he doesn't. That's why he didn't roll for perception.
Okay, so
I like the idea of a blind character that critically fails all sight-based perception checks.
Or blind character with true sight. A blind character with true sight. How would that work?
my custom race has the ability to have a character who's blind, but with blind sight, and I think tremor sense.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, so I should probably move this on the audience view so people can see what's going on. I didn't have a map because I didn't know where this was going to go today, so I wasn't able to prep a map.
Yeah, it's kind of chaotic sometimes on
Alright.
D&D.
So the long rectangle is, the top walkway. The small rectangle is the balcony where the George just landed. The top rectangle is the stairway, and then all this white space is the foyer. So that's basically, and this is like, this top stairwell is like, the stairwell goes about probably 20-30 feet up. It's pretty high up.
Wait, was Arwen wearing any metal by any chance? Or if he's made of metal?
Oh, yes. I forgot to say. You notice that Arwen now has some upgrades. This whole section of his face is made of metal, and his eyes glowing red. One of his arms has a metal upgrade, and one of his legs has a metal upgrade.
Well, then my shatter would have taken care of that, wouldn't it? Shatter. A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Well, poop.
So you gotta re-roll that damage really quick.
That's easy enough. Reroll that.
Con
check.
save.
And if he fails, just add
He
another
failed.
damage.
So what was the damage for it?
It was 10 damage, and
10
he took
damage.
half, so just do 5.
Yeah, 10 damage then. He took the full 10.
Okay.
And any equipment takes damage as well because it's shatter.
That's something I've always hated in games is like your weapons can get damaged and stuff. Just let me swing my hammer, dude.
Okay. The Iskasarin is still in the balcony. I don't have a token for her, and she's not fighting, so it doesn't matter if I have a token for her. But yeah, so who do I need to add? I need to add Arwen. If I can get to the damn
Oh crap! I forgot to select my token before I rolled initiative.
You're fine. I put it on there.
You put it out there.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just a quality of life thing. It makes your life easier if I do it. So I always kind of feel bad when I don't.
No, it's totally fine, dude. It takes me like half a second to do. Alright, and Sarro, you notice out of the corner of your eye, there is a Warforged at the bottom of the stairs that looks different than the guards and different than the regular Warforged, and his arm blade is black.
Oh, great.
And there are some more forged guards in the foyer. Alrighty.
quickly. Didn't we tell Kane that we wouldn't do exactly what we're doing right now?
Yeah.
You didn't
we kinda
know.
did.
That's why I gotta. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, we kind of did tell him that.
I mean, I'm not saying that we shouldn't do it. It's just repercussions of our action.
So, while they're filing into the foyer, Arwen turns to Sarro and looks at Jord and says, "You had an agreement with my father."
Agreements don't hold up when part of it is allowing innocent people to die. We don't trade lives, Arwen.
Well, I'm about to trade yours.
You're scary.
You're
Oh, big scary man.
I don't think I'm rolling higher than a 23, so when Rincewynd goes first, do you have access to his character sheet?
Take just a second. Someone else do it. Blackblade War first.
I think I can do that.
Here.
Oh, campaign.
View user profile. Oh no, Oh no, wait. That's just view user profile. That's why, not view the character sheet. There we go.
There we go.
So yeah, what we doing? Rincewynd, I think he would just go for them. Well, none of these people are me, so Rincewind's kind of dejected about the whole situation. Well, I guess does Arwen have meat on either of his legs, or are both of his legs metal?
He's got meat on one of his legs. Let's say the left leg is meat.
Yeah. Hey, then there's Rincewind's target. There's a meaty leg to be lopped off. So he's gonna. Oh, yep. You already had it. Do you want to roll Zoomy, or shall I?
I'll let you roll since you're having better luck with rolls than I am.
Don't jinx it.
Oh!
Oh, damn.
Oh!
Damn. Wow. Yeah.
I just
That just happened.
I just imagine that scene in Revenge of the Sith where Anakin is crawling on his chopped off leg.
Yeah.
Hey you!
So he lets out a good scream of pain.
Does he rage?
I'm assuming Rincewynd has raged.
No, I was gonna say that was
He already raged. Okay.
action. I usually like to save bonus actions for the end. I don't know why, but I know you don't have to. I just always do. But yeah, I guess we could say that he raged in his first turn. Click off a rage for that. Oh, I cannot edit the fact that he has raged. So
Okay, I got it. Alright, so he's got one more attack.
That's doubled. So, damn.
let's see how this works out. God, Rincewynd has a lot of weapons.
Yeah, I noticed.
22, that also hits. Wow.
14 more damage on that leg.
+3 from the rage.
Oh yeah.
17.
Arwen's got beefy legs though. He can take a couple gashes, I assume.
Yeah, he is a genasi, so. I mean, technically it's not meat, but Alright, Jord, you're up.
Upon seeing that he has not dug into me, Rincewynd gets quite dejected. Or the Warforged, it's they on the stair. Oh, they're down the staircase, so I don't even see them. So yeah, why wouldn't I unleash the strongest attack I can on this guy's face? So, action, swinging with Keldreth, the spell Death and Melt Flesh.
What now?
I said I'm swinging with Keldreth, I spell Death and Melt Flesh.
Gotcha, okay.
With my breath weapon, I thresh pests into hell's depths.
I love it.
That's
So that hits. We got, that's 15 is the two-handed. And the 4 is the lightning? Yes?
If I know my game mechanics right, earth types are immune to the electric damage.
metal types, though.
Well, steel types are it's neutrally effective against steel, but that doesn't negate the earth resistant. Because Pokemon makes sense. It doesn't.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
For example, Goldeen gets 2 attacks. Peck and Horn Attack. They both use the same exact implement, the horn on its head. Yet one can hit ghosts and one cannot. One's flying, normal.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm venting about something that has pissed me off since I was 13. Well, before then, probably since I was like 8.
You have another attack. Wait.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
You are correct. Thank you for reminding me. See how that one happened. Probably not well. Oh my god. Eat it. Take Keldreth. Can we say, just for flavor, because I want this so bad, can we say that our Sarro has made my hammer green?
Yeah. Might as well.
Sure.
Yes, so Keldreth is now, and I am making the sound with my voice, which probably sounds quite weird coming from a Dragonborn throat, but like well, I guess that kind of just sounds like Kylo Ren's lightsaber, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, and then, like, I just criticized myself for doing this, and I did it again, bonus action rage, at the end of my turn instead of the beginning of my turn. 'Cause it just makes sense. But yeah, that's my turn. Fluffy and Dave. They go. I hate to say this, but I think Fluffy and Dave are smarter than.
Whoa.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. They don't go after me. I forgot. I'm used to minions going after the person. My bad.
Yeah. Fluffy Nice 15. Yeah.
I forgot Fluffy was already in the turn order.
Arwen's taking a step back.
Oh, that was a bad idea, my friend.
Very, very bad idea.
You don't even know what I was gonna do, but I decided not to do, but now I'm gonna do. I do get an attack of opportunity, correct?
Yeah, so does Rincewynd.
Let's see if that hits. That does hit.
Motherfucker.
Thunder and lightning, my guy.
I do
Wait.
too. I get an opportunity attack.
He didn't leave your melee range. Well, not yet.
What's
No,
right
I
beside
didn't.
me? He's still in my melee range. Damn it. Never mind. Okay.
So yeah, something that you shouldn't have given me.
When you hit with a melee attack, oh, it doesn't require the attack action.
What? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, there. So yeah, he's gonna need to do a. For Thunder, he needs to do a Constitution saving throw, or be stunned till the end of my next turn. DC 17.
I have a +10.
God, I should just make you guys fight the Jord.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Stay where you are, Kane, and you're not moving until I move.
This
also,
this one's Arwen.
That's Arwen, not Kane.
Yeah, Arwen. Sorry. Lightning strike. Also take 96.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ouch! Is Arwen surviving this?
I saved that attack for retreaters. Actually, I think I'm going to do that from now on. I'm only going to use Thunder and Lightning on opportunity attacks for people who think that they can leave.
Half damage. Screw you.
Half damage? Oh yeah, because you did that. You did the save. Oh yep, deck save.
Yeah,
nice.
deck save.
Well, still, that's
18.
18 points of thunder, lightning damage. Does he get a deck save when he's stunned until the end of the next turn?
Technically, they happened at the same time.
Yeah, you're right. Technically, they proc at the same time. So, yep, you're good. He would have needed to do the Constitution save and the deck save at the exact same time. Gotcha.
Mm.
So while he was jumping out of the way of a lightning strike, he
so it's the thunderclap is each creature within 60 feet of you. So
yeah, Sarro, Rincewynd, you guys are fine, right?
No, they need to make Constitution saving throws. If you're going to use that thunderclap, it's each creature within 60 feet of you, and that also includes Fluffy and Dave.
Yeah, that also includes Fluffy and Dave.
Let's be pedantic about this.
Oh, I'm going to be pedantic. If you're stunning me, I'm going to be pedantic.
That also includes...
It includes the Black Blade, too. The Warforged Black Blade.
These two Black Blades. Not...
Okay, con saving throw. As well as Uncanny Dodge, so only take 4 damage.
Well, no, the lightning... Wait. 4 damage? What are you talking about? Well, of course they succeed. What about Rincewynd? Oh, that was Rincewynd. What about Fluffy and Dave? You gonna roll for Fluffy and Dave?
So I took 18 minus half since I used Uncanny Dodge.
No, the lightning strike is only 1 creature, I think.
Yeah, I don't think the lightning strike is an AoE. I will double check though.
Okay.
Lightning strike, use an action, 5 feet wide and 120 feet long. So yeah, that 96 also goes to the Warforged. These guys.
No, they're downstairs.
It's a line 5 feet wide and 120 feet long. Does the line not travel downstairs?
That depends. See, now we're talking geometry here. Because you could angle it downwards, but you would have to, like... You'd have to be a certain height up off the ground. And you never told me how high off the ground you were. So...
Yeah, isn't he flying?
I thought I said I landed when I was talking to the queen.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I meant to.
Yeah, you landed, so it would either be straight or angled down like that, and you're really not going to get down the stairs at those guys if you're just standing 10 feet in front of them.
I guess. Well, I guess what I'm thinking is that like I cause a line to like strike the ground, But
No,
I
it's
see what you're saying.
straight.
How the line would emit straight forward from me. So yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay. So I need to roll for this one. Please don't be stunned. Or else my... Oh, fuck me.
Ooh. Oh, crit fail.
Yeah, they're both stunned. Oh, there goes my...
Don't worry, Fluffy and Dave are also stunned.
Shut up.
To be fair, Fluffy has the best track record against Earth Trotters.
Yes, he does.
Stunned. Gosh. Why did I give you that weapon? Stunned. Oh, I think I did the wrong one for him. No, I did it. I can't even see what that is. Yeah, that's stunned. Okay. So, stunned until the end of what?
Until the beginning of my next turn.
Beginning of your next turn.
Yeah. So Kane cannot move nor attack until I get
Arwen.
Arwen. Kane's not here. Okay.
Whichever of the Earth Trotters I am currently killing.
Well, that just ruined my turn. All because I wanted to get all three of you instead of just two of you in what I was trying to do. Or for Black Blade is stunned. The guards are going to dash. That's 35.
Oh, then I still have my uncanny dodge. That's good.
Fluffy and Dave.
Stunned.
Stunned.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sarro, your turn.
Well then, I'm sorry, Jord. I'm really sorry.
Fine. I can take it.
Thunderclap.
Yeah. I'm literally a storm dragon. You're
That
apologizing to me for thunder. Even if I take damage, I like it.
What's the range?
Thunderclap. Create a burst of thunder is 100 feet away. Each creature within range of their new blah blah blah. Let me see now. The range is 5 feet.
Why? Folks,
Wait, does it save or suck?
I think it is Eversock. Thunderclaps again.
It's a cantrip.
What's the DC?
14.
Okay, one of them did not die. But the other one blew to pieces. And then Arwen. Come on, you have a plus 10. Fuck, are you joking?
He's slow for me.
Yeah, it hasn't shown up yet.
Oh man.
Ooh, the crit fail on top.
What's the...
This is why we have DM screens. This right here is why we have DM screens.
Oh, if I need to roll
damage.
something I don't want you to see, that's what I use my regular dice for. If I need to roll private.
8 thunder damage.
No, I'm just saying how I am a scummier DM than you, and I will fudge rolls like that to where I would have said I succeeded.
Nah.
I don't care. The DMV says you're allowed to do it, so.
I know. I'm not judging you.
Whatever you want.
I'm not judging you at all.
I know.
All right.
George, you still have one of my bardic inspiration or not?
No, I used it on the
Oh yeah, that's right.
very
So-
save you gave it to me on.
So for my bonus, I'm giving my last bardic inspiration to Jord.
Okay.
Oh,
Rincewind's up.
get in line. Cannot control his token, but I would move him here. He's kind of he feels jealous of Zoomy's kill and wants to get his numbers up, so he's gonna go for the Warforged Guard. Actually no. I'm gonna show you the route he takes. Okay, he goes here, here, and then there. That's 30? That's 35 feet. How far can he move? Because I want to get the 10-foot running.
10, 15,
thing.
20, 25, 30. No, that's 30. You're
35.
good. That's 30.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, it's 35. Yeah, it's 35. So yeah, he's good.
Then he's gonna head down directly into the 14 and does 18 piercing.
It doesn't hit.
Well, I'm sure his axe will.
Tries to run in, but the guard dodges, and oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
Why do you keep critting? You want to cleave into Arwen?
I guess, yeah. Just
Oh no, wait, no, I can't. Cleave rules are weird. Never mind. I'm not going to cleave with a minion.
okay. Oh yeah.
Cleave works like if there's HP left over, and then you can go to the next creature and use that HP. But minions only have 1 HP, so that'd basically be like just getting a free kill. So no.
Yeah, that'd just be getting a free attack off. So yeah, I get why you wouldn't.
I'd let you cleave through minions, like if there were multiples, but
I get you.
okay.
Plus, wait, the Great Axe. It does have reach. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's a 5-foot reach. Okay.
But he can, if he, I'm just gonna assume he's frenzying. He does get a bonus action attack.
Okay, yeah. I don't know how to play the Frenzied Rage
Yeah.
Barbarians. So.
So he can attack Arwen if he wants.
I would have. Oh no, not me. Not me attack. Rincewynd attack.
Son of a bitch.
Christ. Man, if I only rolled this well in my home game,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I was gonna say I would never lose a fight. It's just DM. It's the curse of being the DM.
It really is. Arwen's hurting.
And he can't move, and he's stunned, so...
Now, it's 6 seconds per turn, so I'm gonna yell 3 words. Do you yield?
And he's going to, well, you're not standing right in front of him, but he's gonna stare directly towards you and say, "Never."
I'm gonna, with a burst of my wings, jump over. Can I do that? Just jump over Sarro, fly up over, and bring my hammer down on the other side. Oh, I am currently moving, measuring, not moving. So I want to jump over, land here, and basically the backstab from Dark Souls, but with a hammer.
Okay.
That's what's in my mind, at least. Uh, uh, does that happen?
That hits, yeah.
And I'm. Oh no, I can't. Sarro, how good's your dexterity?
Oh, jeez.
I have a +9 to my saving throws.
You still got uncanny dodge too, so
Yeah, I haven't canny dodge yet.
I can also do lightning strike, which is
Oh,
another
jeez.
96 to that guy. 31. Why is that bright blue?
I was wondering the same thing.
Because I got multiple ones and multiple sixes. That is a pass, but that's still half damage. Be lucky I didn't use Thunder Strike on him.
That's definitely a pass.
Oh yeah, that's a pass.
Plus-
So you
plus
both
my-
take 15. If you use your uncanny dodge, Sarro, that'll make it 8.
7.
7.
Or 7, yeah, rounded down, sorry.
Yeah, I used my uncanny dodge to half that. Ow! That
Okay.
tingled a little bit. It tingled.
I think you can tell that Jord's fed up with these guys.
A little.
He's playing a little more recklessly than he normally does. And then one of the Warforged beside me is gonna take a. They're gonna take a get knocked to pieces unless I Craig flail, which I didn't. All right.
Which one?
D1. This guy right here.
Okay.
I have rolled 19, 16, 18, 20.
Are you done with your turn? Now that you're bragging on your rolls.
Yeah. Bonus action. The other one's gonna. Well, it's only got 1 HP, so it's gonna die because it takes automatic damage due to my storm aura. Takes 2d6 damage, which I don't even know if you're gonna make me roll.
No.
And I haven't even used my breath weapon yet. But yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty.
Arwen is nope, not stunned anymore. That's right.
Arwen is going to disappear and reappear there with a crack of thunder.
Oh,
Okay.
adorable.
Adorable. Con saves from the 3 of you.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's 26 thunder damage.
And I don't have an uncanny dodge. Great. Oh well.
13. Oh no, it's not because it's not bludgeoning or nothing. So yeah, 26. Which technically it shouldn't be very effective against me. I'm a thunder guy.
Gotta roll for Rincewynd too.
Oh yeah, sorry. Are Fluffy and Dave good?
Yeah.
Con save.
Okay.
I'm gonna try something stupid.
Most D&D.
I just thought of something incredibly stupid that I can do. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, that's fine. What's that? That 22. I think that hits. Yeah, that hits.
So 3 bludgeoning and 9 necrotic.
Yep. Blitch. A small drop of blood
Yeah.
emerges from the Jord's wound. That tickled.
Fluffy and Dave.
Yeah, boy, yeah, boy. There's so much going on right here. 1 second. I gotta. Should we do wop, wop, skid up, wop? Fluffy has a movement of 60 feet. Nice.
Just realized it was 6:02.
Uh,
If someone do it, I didn't realize what time it was.
yeah.
We'll do Fluffy and Dave and then Sarro, and we'll be at the top of the round, and then we can end for the day.
Fluffy Day, they're gonna get that bite off. Where's the bite action? Bite attack. Whoop. Does that hit?
What do we roll? No, that does not hit.
Well, then the other attack probably will.
Yeah, no, I'd say it does. I'd say that hits.
Yeah, and I would, do the pounce and extra bite thing, but Fluffy spits out a few rivets and screws and was disappointed that it was not meat, much like Rincewynd. Be surprised how much we have in common.
All right, Sarah, what's this crazy plan of yours?
I'm going to cast Sleep on Arwen.
What's the range?
90 feet.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Sleep.
I hate to break it to you, but the spell fails because you rolled very badly.
Yeah, I did roll very badly. I rolled incredibly badly. Well, shit. That was my plan.
You have
But
anything else you can do?
I'm going to back up a little bit.
All right. And that's where we're going to end today. I lost track of time. Okay.
Actually,
I do want to say really quickly, I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the game, but I did get a message from FTFE. He just forgot, which, he's a busy guy, makes sense. He did want me to give everybody his sincerest apologies and says that he cannot wait for next week to see how this fight turns out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Live and afterwards. Thank you guys for showing up to play. And Jord, you are joining us later, right?
For the Anubra, for the Oz thing, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So at 6:45 tonight, instead of Adventures in Akala, we are playing Warlocks of Zaz, which is going to be DM'd by Zoomy. So I get to play for once.
Yeah. Yay.
Jord will be joining us, and so will Casey, and maybe Pooh. Maybe
just
Pooh. I'm not sure.
Before we get out of here, I just want to mention someone I've never seen in the chat before. Hello, 3Ron. Thank you for joining us, and
hey 3Ron.
Hope to see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. All right. Well, everybody, have a good night.
Yep, love y'all. Hug your loved ones and stuff.
Yeah, y'all are awesome. Goodbye. See you later.